Today we're going to learn how to make a Kahoot account. The first thing you need to do is go to getkahoot.com, then click on Get My Free Account. Choose your role, and then put in the teacher or the school that you teach at. Choose a username. And then a password. All right, so once you're in, there's a couple different things that you could pay attention to here. First of all, there are, as you can see, a lot of public Kahoots. So you could go in there and you could search existing Kahoots to see if you want to use one that's already existing or if you want to make your own. Up here, it'll tell you My Kahoots, and this is where you're going to go to find them when you log in to get them to use them that day, but I'll show you that in a second. So there's three different kinds of Kahoots that you could make: a quiz, a discussion, or a survey. Oftentimes I use a quiz in class as bell ringer, as a mid-class assessment, or as a ticket out. So let's name this. Let's do practice 1. All right, so up here, this is where your question's going to be. And if you'll notice, you only get 95 characters, so you have to keep it concise. You can choose the time limit that you want to give the kids, anywhere from 5 to 120 seconds. I found that 20 seconds is usually enough time, but if you want to keep it 30 or even 120 seconds, you can do that as well. Here's where you're going to insert an image if that's what you'd like to do. I'm going to show you how to do that today. You can also insert a video if you'd like to do that, and you can edit the video so it only shows, the first 10 seconds of it or whatever it is that you'd like to do. So I'm going to put in the first question: who is this? And usually I keep this as a points question, but you can do it as no points if you don't want to have the competition end of it. All right, so I'm going to choose my file, and I'm going to go to the first one, and it's going to upload a picture of Uncle Sam. So I'm going to put my answers in here, and you only get 60 characters for the answers, so you sometimes have to think about rewording answers if they're too long. So let's put in Godzilla, Uncle Sam, and then because that's the right choice, I click correct. And then let's come up with some other choices: Lady Liberty or President Washington. Now you can have more, you can have fewer than 4 choices, but you can't have more than 4 choices. All right, so next, if you want to have these 4 choices as your next set of choices, you can just click duplicate. And if you'll notice, this went to question 2, but I still have my same choices. So now if I wanted to insert a picture and say, who is this, and put a picture of Lady Liberty, I would just do that same process for the picture, unclick that, click that, and I'm ready to go. Now, if I decide I don't like this question, I can delete the question, and I go back to question 1, and it shows you how many questions are right here. If you want to add a question but with different answers, you'd click that. And so you can put in your next picture of what year was the Declaration of Independence signed, and you can put in different choices. And then you just click your right answer. And then if you're all done, let's say you don't want to put a picture in that one, you can just click save and continue. And then it'll show you that you have your 2 questions. If you decide that you want this question second, you could just do that like that. It shows you that each question you have set for 30 seconds, and you have 4 choices for each one. If you'd like to edit the name of it, you just click edit, and you can change that. And then I click save and continue. And then all you have to do here is you have to choose that you're going to go to school. If you'd like to put a description in here so that when you're making it public, you can show people that. If you'd like to put tags in here like US history or any of those types of things, go ahead and do that. And then this shows you your progress up here, by the way. Click save and continue. And then if you'd like to choose a picture so that you have an overall picture for your Kahoot, you can do that. It's your cover image. And then once you're done, you click done. And now, if you'd like to play this, there's two ways you can do it. You can click there, or if you've just logged in to get Kahoot, you would go up to My Kahoots, and it's right there, and you click play. Now, you can delete this, duplicate it, and edit it here if you need to change some things. Sometimes I wanted to use the questions I already had. So I'd click duplicate and then I'd add 3 or 4 more questions and rename it. Or if I need to edit it because I made a mistake, I can do that there. Now I can click play. And what's going to happen now is there's going to come up with some choices. So first of all, this noise, if you want to turn this off, you can either turn the speaker off on whatever device you're using, or you can just click off. If you'd like to randomize the answers and the questions so that when the kids play them on their own or you're playing them multiple times in class, you can do that as well. If you want to display the game pin throughout, I suggest you do that because sometimes it kicks the kids out and they can't get back in, and having that display pin, the other kids can tell them what it is. So then I click launch. And the kids are either on their mobile device, they're going to have the Kahoot app, or they're going to go to kahoot.it, which would just be this up here, kahoot.it. Then they put in their, put in the game pin. So let's say that I'm going to go ahead and play this game. I'm going to click on my Kahoot app on my phone, and I put in the game pin, which would be 548715, and then it's going to ask me to put in a nickname. And I suggest, especially if you're going to use this for data, that you have the kids put in their last name so that when you get to the data report, it sorts it by last name and it's in the same order that your grade book is in. So if you'll notice, I'm in here. Now, if you don't like the name that the kids have chosen, or somebody decides that they're going to be funny and put somebody else's name, you can click on the name and it kicks them out. See, I'll show you that. And it shows me on my app that it just kicked me out. So then I have to put the game pin back in, and I click enter, and then I'm going to put my nickname back in. I'm going to use the same one just because that way it's my last name. And if you'll notice, I'm in the game. So then I click start. And it tells me that I have 2 questions. Are you ready? And then the first question, who is this? So on my phone, if you'll notice on this question, and that's the noise, by the way, so you might want to turn that off. So I clicked that one, and I got it right. And then it shows that I got that right. And then go to the next question. And this is based on speed and accuracy. I always tell the kids that accuracy is much more important than speed. But so then next, and it shows that I won with 2 correct answers. And then if I go to feedback and results, the kids can vote. Did I learn something? Yes, I did. Do I recommend it? Yes, I do. And then you can get your final results. And you can download them to your Google Drive if you want to. And then it'll tell you that down here that it's downloading. Or if when you first originally go to Get Kahoot and you click sign in, if you click on this Kahoot right here, it will show you all of your results. So it'll show you that this is a practice one, and I can click on this to look at all my results, and I can click download, and then it will come up and it'll show me a Excel document, and that way I can pull that out of the data out of it. It shows me which ones I got right, which ones I got wrong, and also I can put the grades in the grade book if that's something that I want. Hopefully this has been helpful for you.